Moving on now, former Union Minister Jaiswal has joined the Trinamool Congress. The former BJP leader, who has of late turned into a bitter critic of Prime Minister Modi's administration, has joined the TMC at a function in Trinamool Bhavan, attacking the centre. He said that democratic institutions in the country were in danger and that there was no point questioning Mamata Banerjee's intentions. Sinha has held the finance and external affairs portfolio and was also the national spokesperson of the BJP. He had quit the BJP in April 2018. And we are joined by Mr. Manav Jaiswal, who is the spokesperson of the TMC. Mr. Jaiswal, good afternoon and thank you for joining us on the broadcast. First of all, your views on Jaiswal Sinha joining the TMC at a time when it's going to be very, very crucial for West Bengal and Mamata Banerjee's party as well, while they fight tooth and nail with the BJP.
It's a privilege to have people like in the party, and today the party is strong and it's going stronger day by day. It is because of people like him who have faith in our Didi that what we have done in Bengal for the last 10 years is going to be continued for another 20-25 years in Bengal. And while we are talking about Didi here, I pray to God her health is better today and she will be better tomorrow. And while the most important thing about the script that was spoken on the media was about how she wanted to sacrifice herself for the citizens and for the people who are stranded in Kandahar. So this is something which is huge for people to say that Mamata is not only with the name, she is Mamata with the complete empathy that she carries for the people of the country. I salute her grace. I salute her in all means, and thanks Jaiswal Sinha has joined us, and there's a good news for the TMC as well, All India Trinamool Congress.
Right.
We're really happy.
Mr. Jaiswal, how do you think it's going to pan out for the TMC now? Because he's been a very, very prominent face of the BJP. He's not just any other BJP leader, you know. And for him to take a stand against the BJP earlier and now joining the TMC, like I said again, at a time when BJP and TMC are fighting tooth and nail, you know, for these elections, it's different from any other elections that we've seen till now as far as the two parties are concerned, isn't it?
Ma'am, what he has said about himself, that you can see what the thing that he has spoken on while he was joining, is not the same BJP. Today we have a Modi Shasan. Today we are talking about Modi Shasan. Everything is decided by two people who are there on the health of affairs. And that is how the election commission has been winning with their own image. The election commissions are doing an election in 8 phases where Bengal is most of the people's place. And you could see that how people are coming and going and then people are traveling across Bengal. Now what the election commission has done is not only that, what Mr. Sinha has highlighted is a very smart and very important point. That is the election commission not only doing election in 8 phases, they have actually divided a particular district. They are doing in 3 phases. So what does it mean? That BJP is scared? Oh, sorry, not BJP, Modi Shasan.
Okay, Mr. Jaiswal, do stay with me. We also have the BJP spokesperson Priyanka with us. Priyanka, you know, if I am to ask you just what I was asking Mr. Jaiswal, Jaiswal Sinha has been a very, very prominent face of the BJP, and for him to join the TMC at a time like this is a very strong message against the BJP and for the TMC. What do you have to say, first of all, your first reactions on this?
A very good afternoon. But you see, the questions which you've just asked me, I think these are not important at the time because this is a state election, West Bengal election. And Jaiswal Sinha, what role does he have to play in West Bengal? So he joins the TMC or the ISF or the CPM, that doesn't make a difference at all because people hardly know him here. So anybody, this is a democracy, anybody is open to go and join wherever they want. But what impact will that hold in West Bengal? Now that's the question. So once again, I'll repeat myself and say that Jaiswal Sinha has got nothing to do with West Bengal. But yes, we have certain people who try to use each and every opportunity. So probably just check what was his role in BJP, where was he placed, and maybe if he's being promised the Rajya Sabha, that is a different issue. And let me also say that this time TMC will not be left with the options of sending people to Rajya Sabha. So he has played on a wrong horse.
No, you are saying that Jaiswal Sinha is not known to anyone in West Bengal and he will not have that kind of impact.
No, I am telling you, people will not be able to recollect his face when you say Jaiswal Sinha.
Okay.
So he has no role to play in West Bengal.
All right, so let me take that question to Mr. Jaiswal. Mr. Jaiswal, Priyanka Chibrawal is saying that Yashwant Sinha will not have the kind of impact because people will not recall his face. Perhaps his prominence is also being questioned at this point in time. He left the BJP in 2018. What is your response to that?
Well, I have got what I could understand from them is what Mr. Sinha has told in his statement today. I would give you a word, ma'am. Epitome of arrogance. Epitome of arrogance is what BJP is today. Mr. Priyanka, do respect you. You are a very prominent speaker of BJP. But arrogance is not what India needs. India needs empathy. India needs people to support. We need grace. At least you could have shown a bit amount of respect for a gentleman, for a stalwart of the BJP when you didn't have that many seats. You had to take a lot of people along to lead a country with under the guidance of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So in this case, you're actually challenging the complete vision of Mr. Vajpayee. My Didi, she is a big fan of Mr. Vajpayee and he was a statesman.
Right.
These people are statesmen, man. They are the proud of the country. Mr. Sinha is the pride of the country.
Priyanka, your reaction to that? The TMC spokesperson obviously says that he is the pride of the country. You say nobody is going to recognize him in West Bengal despite the high-end portfolios he's held.
My reaction to that is,
Mr. Jaiswal, let's get this from Priyanka, please. Yes, Priyanka, go on.
My reaction to that is that we are discussing and we are having a state election at the moment. So when I was speaking regarding the impact which will be there in West Bengal. Now, apart from that, the gentleman who is just speaking about, stalwarts leaving the party and going. So let me remind him that their local leaders, their ministers, their MLAs who came into BJP, rather than introspecting why they left TMC and came to BJP, they said that they were of no use, they were corrupted. So when they were corrupted, they were all in TMC. And now they never spoke a single word about that. And later on also, rather than saying anything in support of that, they were arrogant. So who was teaching me the lesson on arrogance? Who was teaching me that whether the introspection should have been there or not? So I do not need to learn from them. I know how to respect our stalwarts and I know how to respect our leaders. Now just come and fight it on the ground and finish it, no? Sometimes you are coming with health issues, sometimes you are coming that BJP is attacking you, now you are coming with leaders leaving BJP. Come and fight it on the ground roots level.
And Mr. Jaiswal, would you like to answer that? It's a fact that a lot of senior leaders and prominent leaders of the BJP, at least the state leaders, have recently joined the BJP. And, so one BJP leader, a prominent face like Yashwant Sinha, coming to TMC, do you think that's going to just at best balance it out?
Man, we are not doing any balancing act. That is what the BJP has been doing, the balancing and the trivial matters and all. What I don't know. Yesterday I was there in Haldi. I need to highlight something where I spoke to the people out there who are from the BJP. Subhendra Adhikari Ahmed Jamai. Jamai means, ma'am, so ghar jamai jo hota hai in Hindi, what I would call. I don't know how we call it in English. Nevertheless, but what I would rather say, Yashwant Sinha, sir, is a hugely respected man. And importantly, we count, man. Every person counts in TMC. Every Karyakarta counts in TMC. Our Karyakarta did not leave TMC, man. TMC, people who have left TMC are the people who are not going to be getting the ticket because they did not go to the people. They did not serve. They had a lot of baggage, so which was taken care by the ED, and they had a lot of crime which was taken care by the CBI. Worthless. They were literally worthless for us now and then. But BJP has given them a crown. Yesterday we had a nomination where you had one of the ministers, two ministers coming to the nomination. As if the person going to run away, he's not going to do the nomination. Why is it the person, Mr. Pradhan, who had come in, he did not answer about the GDP, which is the gas, diesel and petrol.
Okay.
He had come into Haldia, which is actually a hub where you have the station for the LPG.
All right.
He did not talk about it. The Bengal, the women of Bengal, the people of Bengal will be talking about this and you would be getting the result on the 2nd of May. We are far ahead, man. We are far ahead. And honestly, even then, we don't have any arrogance. We have grace. We take people along. We take every religion along.
All right. Well, Mr.
Every
Jaiswal, yeah,
every
and that
culture.
really, this exchange of leaders from the TMC to the BJP will, in fact, the impact will show on ground as and when the election pans out. But right now, thank you so much to you for joining us on the broadcast. Also, Priyanka Tibrewal, who joined us from the BJP spokespersons of TMC and BJP, talking about their views over the recent development where Yashwant Sinha, prominent BJP leader, former BJP leader, joined the TMC today.